pivot and go to Queen's Park, where question period is now underway in the legislature. Let's listen in.
We understood that the old program under the Liberal government had little prospect for delivering services to 75% of the children who were waiting. And that's why we have doubled the funding. It's why we have created a comprehensive program that is created by the autism community for the autism community. It's why we've expanded beyond the ABA services. It's why we've added in, and we heard people, they wanted speech-language pathology, they wanted occupational therapy, they wanted mental health services, and we've done that. We've launched foundational family services, entry to school program, caregiver-mediated early years program, core clinical services as well. And that's why we built Access OAP to support families through every step of their journey with care coordinators. And we're already seeing results. Over 40,000 children are receiving supports today, almost 5 times more.
Thank you. The supplementary question.
Speaker, this government's words don't hold any weight with these families that are here with us today because it doesn't match their reality, not one bit. The wait list has more than doubled since the Conservative government came into power. Children are waiting a minimum of 4 years for any kind of services or even assessment. 4 years that can make all the difference for that child's quality of life. And this government is sitting on almost $6.5 billion unspent. So back to the Premier. Back to the Premier. You promised to fix the autism program. Will you make good on your promise and clear the wait list?
Respond, Minister of Children, Community and Social Services.
Thank you, Speaker. And that's exactly why we expanded the diagnostic hubs. And unfortunately, the government, the opposition sitting across from me, has not supported those in its votes. It voted against it. Our government is the one that is providing the services, creating the program, a world-leading program. The previous Liberal government promised results and only delivered support to 25% of the children. And as of January, every child in the program had been invited to enroll with Access OAP. It's our government that is creating this world-leading program. We have created Access OAP. We've been reaching out to families through emails, through phone calls, through letters to make sure that people are aware of the registration process for Access OAP. This is a comprehensive program created by the autism community for the autism community, and we're implementing it.
And the final supplementary.
Speaker, it's astonishing that this government never admits the problem, never even acknowledges it. More than 60,000 children are waiting for core services. That is nothing to be proud of. And for context, that's 2,500 classrooms of children. Think of it that way, right? You want to know the real story? Here's the real story. By last August, this government had registered fewer than 900 kids for support. At this rate, it's going to take 66 years just to clear the existing backlog. None of us are going to be here in 66 years, but I mean, the families here today have come to Queen's Park from across the province to tell their stories, to be heard, to demand change after this government's shocking failure to support autistic children, and they deserve real accountability. But only one Conservative MPP has agreed to meet with them. Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Premier and to his government, will you meet with these families?
I think I need to point out that I'm no longer in caucus with the government side.
All right, you've been listening live to Question Period at Ontario's legislature. Questions from NDP leader Marit Stiles to Minister Mary Lee Fullerton, specifically about the province's autism program.